have a great time with these things.
It would be wonderful to end up with the right person. That's how I believe in it.
A photo is worth thousands of words if its finest details are studied. And a recent picture of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce leaving lunch has at least one detail worth discussing: her handbag. On Sunday, the pair returned from a vacation in the Bahamas to eat at Nobu in Malibu. Restaurant-goers snapped grainy photos and videos on their camera phones, zoomed in as far as possible, to feed an insatiable thirst to know the singer's every move as she takes a 2-month hiatus from her record-breaking billion-dollar Eras tour. When Swift and Kelce left, a clear shot snapped by the paparazzi showed the couple's fashion. For Kelce, his white Happy Gilmore hat is a favorite he wears often. His beige sweater fit the color palette of Tortured Poets, the 11th era album Swift is dropping in April. Her light blue cashmere sweater, beige skirt, loafers, and fine leather bag gave schoolgirl softness, as Sarah Chappelle, the Taylor Swift style expert, said in an Instagram post. While the internet passed around the photo with comments about the couple, Ramesh Nair's phone 5,700 miles away in Paris started blowing up. In fact, my phone hasn't stopped getting messages, Nair says over Zoom. We've had a couple amazing ladies who've carried our bags. The creative director for Joseph Duclos, the French heritage brand founded 269 years ago, has placed his purses in the hands of France's First Lady Brigitte Macron and former First Lady Carlo Grudi. The brand celebrates a centuries-long tradition of placing timeless fashion into the hands of royalty, literally, politically, and figuratively. Dubbed a modern-day queen by millions of fans worldwide, Swift easily fits the Duclos mold. I am so proud to have Swift carry that bag, Nair says. A couple of months back, we had made a list of people. I was against handing out bags to anyone. I thought somebody has to deserve to represent. Which makes sense considering it took years for Nair to conceive of and craft the luxury handbag. When the world slowly opened back up during the coronavirus pandemic in 2020, the artisan took advantage of the limited crowds to visit museums. There would only be a few people inside the Louvre, which is normally inundated with wall-to-wall foot traffic. He fastidiously pored over the evolution of leather from the 1700s to the present, jotting down notes and sketching drawings in a small book he keeps in his back pocket. I had written something about soft and hard like a clamshell, he says. The bag is soft leather with a metallic frame. Its arrowhead clasp was drawn from a statue of Diana, the goddess of hunters, drawing a bow and arrow. I mixed a whole bunch of little inspirations, little thoughts. From renderings to production, the purse took about a year to perfect. So how did the caramel-strapped item become a Swift accessory? She selected the bag, says Nair about his team connecting with Swift's stylist Joseph Castle. The owner of the Joseph Duclos hand-delivered the accoutrement to Castle's Los Angeles office last week. Like the small business owners who sent Swift a box of vintage Kansas City Chiefs sweaters in September, Nair didn't know when she would appear with the piece. Although the moment Swift and Kelce left their lunch date was fleeting, and the photo will probably never be hung in a museum, the simple act of wearing the handbag comes with a story years in the making that will be added to the Joseph Duclos legacy. Taylor Swift's father won't face charges after alleged altercation with photographer in Australia. 71-year-old Scott Swift is in the clear as authorities say there will be no further police action. Taylor Swift's father, Scott Swift, will not face charges after an alleged altercation with a paparazzo in Australia last month. A spokesperson for the New South Wales Police Force told Entertainment Weekly on Tuesday that authorities had conducted an investigation following a report of an assault at Neutral Bay Wharf on February 27, and that no further police action would be taken. A representative for Taylor Swift didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. The pop superstar, 34, and her father, 71, were on Sydney's North Shore the night of the incident, after she had performed a sold-out 4-show stint on her Eras tour. Police said at the time that they had been told a 71-year-old man allegedly assaulted a 51-year-old man at the wharf around 2:30 am. After the shows in Sydney, the Swifts headed to Singapore, where Taylor played a 6-night stint. The 14-time Grammy winner is currently on a hiatus as she awaits the April 19 release of her 11th studio album, The Tortured Poets Department, before she, and presumably her dad, head back on the road for the Eras Tour's European dates, which kick off in Paris on May 9.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce left LA fitness enthusiasts on the curb waiting while they overtook a West Hollywood gym for a lengthy, private workout date. The couple closed down Dog Pound Gym Monday for 2 whole hours, leaving gym members to wait outside looking extremely confused. Check out the new images showing several gym members offering up an abundance of side-eye while waiting on the sidewalk with water in hand. Dog Pound Gym is a favorite of Taylor's, as she often books the whole facility out for private workout sessions. Remember, she once tried to have Justin Bieber booted from the gym in 2020 when he overstayed his welcome during her private workout. Taylor and Travis have been calling the singer's $25 million Beverly Hills mansion home since returning to the U.S. following last week's romantic getaway in the Bahamas. After packing on the PDA in the Caribbean, the lovebirds stepped out for a lunch date in Malibu. TK and TS took in ocean views as they enjoyed some food at Nobu, a celeb hotspot. Still, we can't say we're surprised the pair followed up their lunch outing with a little fitness. While he's currently enjoying the off-season, the Kansas City Chiefs star tight end is expected to stay in tip-top shape ahead of the NFL's preseason. Tay-Tay's Eras Tour also picks up again in May, and the nearly 4-hour concert requires her to be in incredible shape too. So we have a feeling this isn't the last gym date for Taylor. For more Taylor news, check out the TMZ Swift Tea podcast, available on all podcast platforms. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's lay date night reportedly weighed down local gym rats. The power couple privately worked out a sweat at the members-only gym Swift belongs to after being spotted in full glam at Nobu. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are focused on the gains, even during their downtime. The power couple reportedly shut down a Los Angeles area gym on Sunday, March 24, after they dined in full glam at Nobu in Malibu. According to eyewitness accounts and photos published by the Daily Mail on Tuesday, Travis headed to Dog Pound Gym, where Swift is known to pump iron for a private workout that lasted about 2 hours. Images show a line of prospective gym-goers waiting to be let into the facility, and a gym member told the outlet that they waited outside for 2 hours while the duo worked up a sweat inside. Though reps for Swift, 34, and Kelce, also 34, and the gym didn't respond to Page Six's request for comment. Knowing what we know about the A-list couple, squeezing in a workout after some sushi seems pretty on-brand for both. The 3-time Super Bowl champ has to maintain his strength somehow, yes, even in the off-season. Meanwhile, the anti-hero songstress previously disclosed her exercise regimen for the Eras Tour, which she's currently on a break from before the European leg of concerts picks up in May, and it seems nearly, if not more intense, as touring. This is not a glitch. You can stream Swiftie workouts on Apple Fitness Plus from morning to midnights. After being named Time's Person of the Year, the 14-time Grammy winner divulged some of her process for physically preparing for such a demanding role. One she plays several nights in a row every week during the height of touring. "I knew this tour was harder than anything I'd ever done before by a long shot," she said at the time, joking that on previous tours she treated them like a frat guy. However, 6 months ahead of the tour, she began to take her gym training very seriously. Every day, I would run on the treadmill, singing the entire set list out loud, she said. For the fast songs, it was full speed ahead, while the slower ballads allowed her to maintain a fast walk or jog. With a workout routine like that, no wonder she looked fab and fit while flaunting her yellow bikini in the Bahamas last weekend. Expecting too much from Taylor Swift? The downside of celebrity advocacy opinion. In a world that often looks to celebrities for guidance on everything from fashion to political beliefs, we face a peculiar paradox. The recent criticisms of Taylor Swift for her silence on the war in Gaza highlight a broader issue. The unrealistic expectations we place on celebrities to be omniscient, infallible beacons of morality and knowledge. It's a topic worth delving into, not just for the sake of one pop star's reputation, but for what it reveals about our collective relationship with fame and responsibility. Like many, I initially found myself disappointed in Swift's silence at the onset of a significant global crisis. There was a part of me that irrationally awaited her stance as if her words could sway the course of events. It's almost laughable now, reflecting on my brief boycott of her music in a moment of anger. But this sentiment wasn't unique to me. It was a widespread phenomenon, underscoring the intense scrutiny we subject celebrities to. As time passed, my perspective evolved. The relentless demand for celebrities to comment on every injustice or conflict across the globe began to seem unreasonable. From the Darfur genocide to Alexei Navalny's murder, the list is endless. Where do we draw the line? When did we start expecting singers and actors to also be geopolitical analysts and human rights experts? While many are quick to urge figures like Taylor Swift to lend their voices to critical global conversations, a concerning pattern emerges on the flip side. Celebrities navigating the murky waters of complex debates with limited knowledge. Take, for instance, Billie Eilish's fashion choice at the Oscars, a red handpin. This wasn't just any accessory. It's steeped in the harrowing history of the 2000 lynching and dismemberment of 2 Israelis. It begs the question, was Eilish aware of the weighty story this symbol carries? This moment serves as a stark reminder of the nuanced balance celebrities must strike between advocacy and the profound responsibility of wielding a public platform, especially when it intersects with deeply sensitive historical and political narratives. The celebrity culture in the United States, where public figures are elevated to almost divine status, plays a significant role in this phenomenon. They are seen as infallible, their opinions sacrosanct. This idolatry is not only unfair to the celebrities themselves, who are, after all, only human, but it also detracts from the voices of actual experts on these subjects. When we prioritize a celebrity's take over those with lived experience or specialized knowledge, we do a disservice to the complexity of these issues. Taylor Swift, Jay-Z set to perform in Istanbul in February 2025. Taylor Swift and Jay-Z are set to grace Istanbul with monumental stadium concerts, festival organizer Askin Ertas recently revealed, as agreements have been finalized to bring these iconic performers to Turkish shores. Fans can mark their calendars for February 2025, when these epic concerts are scheduled to take place. Pre-sale tickets for these highly anticipated events will be available starting November 20, giving fans ample opportunity to secure their spots for what promises to be an unforgettable musical experience. Ertas had this to say about the concerts: "We aim to strengthen Turkey's music scene on the international stage and provide unforgettable experiences to art lovers. By hosting world stars such as Taylor Swift and Jay-Z in Turkey, we aim to offer music enthusiasts a unique experience. We will have 200 trucks of equipment coming from abroad for the stage. These concerts will bring together Turkey's cultural richness and musical diversity with the world," he added. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel Jaxcey N24. Thank you for watching.